Hey guys, what's up? My name is Mike and welcome back to my channel, Mike's World. So today we're going to be doing a brand new build video. Today's video is going to revolve around two right back builds, one that is a top 100 right back build and also one that is just a right back build that I've made with some inspiration and influence by some team members here and there and people that I played with over the past couple of months. And today it all depends on the type of right back you want to be. Are you that right back that wants to stay back and just defend, or you're that right back that cuts in and gives through balls to the right wing or to the right striker and crosses the ball and like cuts over on the wing with those little croquetas and passes it with the R1 square. It depends on what kind of right back you want to be. Now, I know you guys haven't seen any mini videos with my channel in the past couple 2 weeks, I think. And that's because I've been actually streaming a lot on Twitch now. So if you guys want to check out my Twitch, I usually go live between like a couple of times on either Thursday or Friday or Saturday or even Sunday. Sunday for the games especially. Sunday's a guarantee. So if you guys want to check out my Twitch is twitch.tv/MikesWorld77 and you guys can actually see me play with a face cam too now. There's been some adjustments, guys, I know. But goes for show, something for sure is that I'll never forget my YouTube family, and I'll keep making these videos for you guys here and there about the kinds of builds and kinds of tips that you guys can do to improve your gameplay on Pro Club. So today, we're going to be doing the fourth video now on the build, and that is the right back and left back. Now, most people will play with the wing back when it comes to the right wing back and the left wing back. It actually does not make a difference on whichever one you pick. But some people prefer the right wing back. I don't know why. Especially if you look at the leaderboards, most of them are right wing backs and left wing backs. None of them are left backs or right backs. So today I'm going to show you guys two different kinds of builds. One's a build, once again, about the one that I made with some influence of my teammates and people that I play with. And one is a top 100 right back. He's actually the top right back in the world. And I'll show you guys what kind of builds they use and what kind of builds you would prefer. So let's start with the one that I made. So when it comes to this one, it's a 5'8", 119 right wing back. Now, one thing for sure is if you're playing right wing back or right back, you have to have your preferred foot as right because you want to have that foot that's on the outside as the foot that's dominant if you want to go through those crosses or those triangle passes or those cut-in passes. You have to have the foot that's outside, that's near the outer line, as your preferred foot. If you have it as the other foot, you'll lose the ball a lot. Because think about it, if you're on the right side and your right foot is dominant, then the guy that's going to be in front of you won't be able to get the ball. But if it's your left foot that's dominant and he's right in front of you and you can't go right, but you can only go left, he can just put a foot out and steal the ball from you. It's common sense. Marcelo left back, left foot. Dani Carvajal right back, right foot. So let's start off with the build. So it's a 5'8", 119 right foot, right wing back. If you guys ever want to change it and go left wing back, all you gotta do is just change it to left foot. That's all you gotta do. So the attributes now. So he sits at 85 passing, 92 pace, 72 shooting. Not too worried about the shooting here. 79 physical, 87 defending, and 88 dribbling. Now this is a very balanced build. You'll see the other one how it compares to this one when it comes to the pace and when it comes to the passing. And let's get right into this one. So this one, you gotta want to have to get that stamina and that strength. Not too worried about the strength, but more worried about the stamina. He sits at 92 stamina, so you don't really need that second wind like the other builds that we've done in the past. And that's pretty much it. He just wants to. I just want to get that stamina up and that strength up over here, just to get these staminas over here, right? Physical specialty gives you stamina, strength and stamina gives you stamina, and jumping and stamina gives you stamina. So I want to get all the staminas I can here. I could go for these ones here, but that's too much. I'll sit on 95. If you run the entire game holding R2, you will not waste all your energy with 95 stamina. 92 is perfect. So for the defending, pretty straightforward. You're a defensive build, so you're gonna want to max out all the defending stats. When it comes to specialties, stand tackle, side tackle. When it comes to the dribbling, it all really depends on what kind of player you are. I've said this in every build video I made. If you are someone that's a trickster, then you will want to get that 5-star skill move or get some more dribbling stats here and there. But for this build, I made him very, very balanced. I made him 4-star skill move with the flair. The flair is very important as a right back because you want to be able to pass the ball behind you and in front of you, and that flair will help you a lot when you're trying to do those fancy flips and those fancy passes, which is why I have the flair on this right back build. Barely anybody has the flair, especially on a right back build, but I think it's very important for a right back to have flair. It's very important for any position that is dominant in passing to have flair. It's very, very, very important. Now, I don't want to go for this balance specialty here because it'll put down my dribbling. The dribbling is already high, 87, and the balance is already 80, which is perfect. He sits at 87 dribbling, 90 ball control, and 88 agility, which is pretty good. I always talked about the AB rating, agility, acceleration, balance. If you have all in the 80, you'll be great. Your player will feel very smooth and very, very easy to maneuver around. Now for the passing. Some people will go for the crossing here. I think crossing in pro clubs sucks. So I will stick here to the passing over here. So I'll get the long passes and the short passes here. I'll get the passing specialty that will put my crossing down, because who cares? And I'll get the swerve pass. The swerve pass adds bends to your passes and through balls where needed. Very important. Very, very, very important. Because you're going to want to... A right back's main goal is to not only defend, but to also send the ball up to his winger or to his RCM or to even his right striker with either triangles or L1 triangles. And this helps the triangle pass a lot. So for the shooting, nothing really there. And for the pace, maxing it out. 92 pace, pretty good for a right back, pretty fast. So very, very, very good. Now let's get on to the next right back build. So when it comes to the right back build, he sits at 5'4", which is actually 4 inches shorter than the other build. 119 as well, and this one has a little bit more different stats than the other one. This one has a little bit more passing, 87, 72 shooting, 98 pace. Very, very, very good. 86 dribbling, 87 defending, and 75 physical. Now let's see what he has on his stats. So he has over here, same thing. He'll want to get that stamina up, 90 stamina. Different than that 92 because of the height. But 90 stamina is still pretty good. I would probably just leave it at 90. I wouldn't want to get that 92 for this one. But it all depends on what kind of player you are. If you run a lot and stuff. But for a right back, you just have to stay in the same position the whole game. Unless your defenders are like too forward and you're the one that's staying back and you want to run down the middle to catch that attacker, then you probably need the stamina. But if you play for a very organized team, you wouldn't have to worry about that. So for the defending, pretty straightforward. Once again, you're defending position, so you should max out all these already. For the dribbling, for him, he goes for the 5-star still move. That's all he cares about. Like, if you empty out everything here, okay, and you go for this still move, and this still move, you have no more points. That's all he cares about, the 5-star still move. It all depends on what kind of player you are. This player is probably someone that's very skillful with the ball and can, like, move past attackers and move past defenders with that 98 pace and that 90 agility. So he probably will do well with the 5-star still move, but it all depends on what kind of player you are. If you guys want to change this around, go ahead. So 88 ball control, 90 agility, 83 balance, 84 dribbling. So for me, honestly, the dribbling is pretty low. So I'll probably take this off if I was him and then go here. I would have 88 dribbling, but we're going to keep it for the sake of this video. He's the top 100 right back in the world. I'm not very experienced with right back, so we'll keep it as is. For the passing, he'll go for the passing specialty here. He won't go for this last one short pass because he needs the points to put him on the crossing here. He has 93 crossing, which is pretty good, but in my opinion, I don't really like crossing in this game anyway. So 93 crossing. He has the passing specialty that puts him up to 87 long pass and 86 short pass, which is pretty good. You want to have some passing stats as a right back because you're going to pass the ball a lot. Shooting, nothing there. And pace, maxing it out. 99 acceleration, 97 sprint speed. That's actually crazy. So that's the builds that I'm going to show you guys today. One sits at 88, which is very balanced, 5'8", 119. And one's at 5'4", 119, pretty much dominant about defending and pace. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash that like button down below and comment what kind of build you guys want to see next. I think the only ones we didn't talk about yet are the wingers, the RCMs, LCMs, and the center backs, and the goalie, of course, too. So if you guys want to see any of those next, be sure to comment it down below. If you're ever curious about other positions that I've already talked about, please check my other videos out. They're on my channel, youtube.com/marksworld. And you guys can also catch me on Twitch on Sundays, guaranteed, and the other days here and there. You can follow me on Twitch right now at Mike's World 77. So I hope you guys have a great day. I'll never forget my YouTube family. I'll always make videos for you guys, and stay safe during this quarantine, guys. It's bad out there. So hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you guys next time on Mike's World. Take care and peace on the streets.